Hello guys, how are you doing? So welcome to my channel One Face Area. I hope that you are fine. In today's lesson we're going to talk about brain drain part 2. Okay, so stay with me. Before we talk about brain drain part 2, let's have a revision of the previous lesson. So we have seen brain drain, and the opposite of brain drain is the brain gain. Okay, we have also seen developed countries or advanced countries, and it's the opposite of developing country. We have seen also income, okay, or salary or wage, and there is also immigration. That is the opposite of immigration with IMM, is to immigrate from or to immigrate to. Okay, we have also skilled or talented or gifted people. It's the opposite of unskilled, people who don't have any kind of skills. There is also remittance or remittances. It's the money, and to earn money or to gain. There is also host people, okay, is to welcome people. And there is host country, where people travel. And some of the problems or the factors that push people to go is the racial discrimination and also gender discrimination. So let's have definitions of all these vocab that we have seen. So the immigration of educated professionals to other countries are of course the brain drain. Number 2, when someone leaves a country permanently and go to live in another one, it is of course immigration. Number 3, we have wage or salary. It's an income or income. Next one, a country advanced in industrial capability, technological sophistication, and economic productivity is developed country. Next one, not having a special skill or training, it is unskilled. Next one, it's the opposite of brain drain. It is when highly skilled workers come to a developed country. It is brain gain. It's the opposite of brain drain, of course. And the next one, when someone comes to live in a different country, it is immigration with IMM. And the next one is a poor or non-industrial country that is seeking to develop its resources by industrialization. It is of course a developing or advanced country. Next one, having the ability to perform a task expertly and well, it is skilled. Money sent by immigrants to their families in their homeland are remittances. Okay, now let's go to our new lesson, or the second part of brain drain, that is push factors and pull factors. So here is a question for you: what is push factors and what is pull factors? So as you see, there is push, that is a verb, and factor or factors, that is a noun. So let's go to talk specifically to the first one. Push factors, when you push something, okay, so here is the definition: something that makes people want to leave a place or escape from a particular situation. It is the reasons that push people to leave their countries, their homelands, or escape from the situation. This is a definition taken from Cambridge Dictionary. Okay, So let's see these factors in details. So as you see in the picture, we have workers working in bad conditions. So there is bad conditions, a lot of people, but maybe the salary is not good, and the conditions in the place where they work, it's not clean. Maybe the amount of hours they are working in are very much and too much for them. So the first one is the poor and unsatisfactory working conditions. So this is a driving force that why people choose to leave their countries. Next one is the money. Okay, it's the income. So low income, it's small amount of money, or the low salary that they get is a driving force, is a factor of course that affects the people to go and choose to work in another country. So we say low income and wages. Next one, we have laboratory, we have experiments. So a lack of research and other facilities. So when there is no research facilities, people prefer to leave their countries and look for conditions where they can have or can conduct researches. Next one, freedom. Everybody would like to be free, okay? So when there is a lack of freedom, so people choose to leave their countries. So freedom, lack of freedom of speech, lack of freedom of religion, for example, lack of freedom of movement. When there is a lack or the absence of this freedom, so people try to think again of leaving their countries and leaving their places. So the second factor is education, of course. So when we have got a lot of classes that you can see here in this picture on the left, so a lot of people, crowded classes, and the facilities are not there. And even here we have two pictures, now and then, and look what is written above. It's explain these bad grades. So this is today. So when a certain student gets low marks, so teachers are to blame, officials are to blame, but the student and the parents are not to blame. But in the past, the situations were different, okay? So when there is a bad mark that the student gets, so the parents try to blame their son because of his laziness, maybe, okay? So declining the quality of educational system. When there is no equality, a lot of classes, teachers are not giving that importance, so people try to go for and choose another environment where their children can have a good quality of education, of course. The next one is, as you can see here in the pictures, we have wars, we have conflicts, okay? So it means there is no political stability or political instability, okay? So it means we have wars, we have conflicts, so people cannot feel comfortable and they try to think again of this brain drain, okay? Now let's have a look at the pull factors. The pull factors are the reasons or the factors that attract people. Maybe some things that are good in other countries that attract people and make them think of coming to these countries. Something that attracts people to a place or an activity. So this is a definition that is taken from Cambridge Dictionary. The first factor is the working conditions. When there is a better working conditions, people are attracted and they are motivated to leave their countries, looking for other environment where they feel relaxed and they feel comfortable. Okay. The second factor is, of course, high income and wages. So when the salary is very high, so people like to work and try to stay there. The second one, or the next one, is, so here in the picture we have a car, we have a beautiful house, okay, so the view is very amazing, attractive, so better level of living. So people usually look for a better level of living, okay, so we don't find it in their homeland, they go and find it somewhere else. And next one is relative political stability. When there is a stability, an environment that is stable and comfortable, so people choose to go there and settle down there. Okay, so when you feel, or where you feel secure and safe, no wars, no conflicts, okay. And here again another factor, that is better research facilities. So when there are a lot of laboratories, a lot of access to books, access to things that help people conduct their researches and make their experiments, so people are eager to stay there. Okay, the next one is, of course, when you have an idea and people support you with money, so you can stay there. So the allocation of substantial funds for research is the money that the people give you for your research, to conduct a research and to go further. Okay, so they support you financially. And of course you need a team, you need a staff that can help you. Okay, so when you find a staff and people with experience, you stay there. Okay, so usually people try to look for a country where they have people supporting you financially. And here again we have education, so modern educational system and better chances for advancement. So developed countries usually focus more and invest more on education, so that they think of their country's advancement. People, skilled people and talented people are relaxed in this kind of environments. Next one we have prestige for foreign training. When you are doing or having a training in a certain country and you go back to your homeland, you have this kind of importance. Okay, so people usually support people who have a foreign training. So this is a factor why people try to go abroad and get a training there. Maybe when they come back to their homeland, they have a support, they have an importance. Okay, and of course we talked a lot about freedom, and there is intellectual freedom or information freedom. It is the right of every individual to both seek and receive information from all points of view without restrictions. So people try to get information with no restrictions. So you are free to read whatever you like, to access the information that you like. Okay, so people, when they don't have this kind of freedom, they choose to go somewhere else. Now guys, let's have a practice phase. Okay, we're going to focus on collocations, the words that go hand in hand, okay, to form collocations. We have first racial, low, developed, brain, earn, political. And in the column B, we have drain, countries, discrimination, instability, wages, living. Alright guys, so let's have the correction. So racial discrimination. So number 1, racial goes with discrimination. Say racial discrimination. Number 2, low wages, low income, low wages. Okay. Number 3, developed countries, okay. And number 4, drain. Number 5, earn a living, is to have a living, earn a living. And number 6, we have political instability. Okay, so let's take this chart. Or so racial discrimination, low wages, developed countries, brain drain, earn a living, political instability. Now let's go to next chart. We have high income. It's the opposite of low income or low wages. So high income. Number 2 or 8, job opportunities. Next one, push factors. Next one, brain gain. It's the opposite of brain drain. Brain gain. And next one, money transfer. Okay. And the last one we have host countries. Okay. So here is the correction. So let's take this one. Pointer. Number 13, fulfill a dream or achieve a dream. Fulfill a dream. Next one, feel homesick. You feel homesick when you are in a foreign country and you miss your friends, you miss your family, you feel alone in a host country. Pull is the opposite of push. Pull factor or factors. Developing countries. Okay. Next one, advanced technology or develop. Skilled workers. All right. So let's choose something else. Okay. Sorry guys. So here is the correction. Exercise number 2. Activity number 2. Fill in the blanks with the words below. We have developing, income, remittances, immigrant, skilled, gain, pool, immigrant, developed. So guys, you can make a pause for the video and you do the exercise, and we're going to have a correction later on. So let's have the correction, guys. Many factors pull factors cause highly workers to leave their countries of origin. Cause highly skilled workers to leave their countries of origin. Once immigrants find jobs, they often send what? Send money. Okay, so what do we call this money? Remittances to their families back home. Number 3, when someone leaves his country for a better country, he is called an immigrant. It is called an immigrant. When he arrives at the new country, he becomes the opposite, immigrant with IMM. See the difference, guys? Now let's go to number 4. The USA and other countries benefit a lot from brain drain. So the word is developed countries benefit a lot from brain drain. However, countries lose millions of dollars every year on the education and the training of workers that immigrate. So the word is developing countries. So usually developed and developing go hand in hand with country or countries. Number 5, unemployment and low are a major issue that skilled workers are faced with in developing countries. So the word low income. And the last one, brain, has contributed to the development and welfare of a lot of developed countries. So the word is the last one, brain gain, has contributed to the development. So this is concerning today's lesson. Okay, we are done with vocabulary of a brain drain. Okay, so if you like the video, don't forget to support us with likes. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, you can make it below. Okay,